Hey kids, it's Grapey, and I want to talk to you for a moment. And parents, I want you to listen up too, because maybe you can learn something. As school is starting across the country, I know some of you started last week, some started today, some will start pretty soon. But you're going to find that there's a new kid at school. And you might just look at them and walk away. You might make fun of them. You might make fun of someone because they dress different. They talk a little different, their skin color is different. You know, making fun of others is not cool. Grapey doesn't like that. A little story, and maybe this will make you help you understand. When I went to a festival for the first time a few years ago with my Grape Nut outfit, I was scared. I was thinking people were going to laugh at me. People were going to make fun of me. And I was really scared about it because, in a way, I'm a shy person. Unbelievable, but I am. And I was worried. And I could see people laughing at me. I could see people taking pictures and pointing and all that. And I felt, a little bit insecure. But I did have friends walking with me that it made me feel better. But then when people started coming up and saying, okay, who are you? What is this about? And we explained to them that Grape Nut does this, Grape Nut is this is Grape Nut. People were like, oh wow, they were shaking my hands. People were handing me money to donate to the charity, which was very cool. And I could start walking up and down the aisles at this event and people were like, hey, Grape Nut. And it was really cool. The second year at this event, because a lot of people knew me, but there was a lot of new people that didn't know me, they're like, who's that? And you could see people explaining to them who Grape Nut is. And I can now walk around that festival with my head really high because people know me. And that's like kids at school. When you get a new kid at school, they have to be petrified. They have to be scared at being at this new place with no friends. So what I want my Grapeaholics to do, instead of laughing at the new kid, instead of walking away from the new kid, I want you to go up to that new kid, or that kid that's a little different than you are. And I want you to go up and I want you to shake their hand. I want you to tell them who you are and start talking. If you see a kid at lunch that's sitting by himself, why not go over there and sit with them? Be a leader. Don't be a follower. If your friends don't want to go over, oh well. Go over and talk to that new kid. You never know who they are. I mean, they could have the latest video game that you've been dying to play for a long time. They might like the same movie, the same sports. You never know until you go up to that person. If you're just going to stand back and laugh at them, you never know who they are. But once you go up to that person, you say, hey, tell me about yourself. You might have a new great friend, and it's going to be a friend that you can count on one day. Grapey has a lot of people I can count on because they know me. So that new kid, you never know. You might get hooked up together for a school project. This is just the two of you, and your project could be out of this world because of who that kid is. So one thing, don't be a bully. A bully is not cool. Being a friend is very cool. And if you see a bully knock someone's book out of their hand, why don't you, instead of laughing at them, why not go over there and help them pick those books up? If you see someone turn over someone's lunch tray, instead of applauding and clapping like most kids do, why don't you be the leader and go over there and help them clean up the mess and maybe share your lunch with them? We're all different in this world. I mean, could you imagine if we were all the same? So, Grapeaholics, I don't want you laughing at someone because of their skin color, or the way they talk, the way they dress, their hairstyle, whatever. Because if you turn it around, that person might think you're funny for the way you talk or dress or your skin color or whatever. Everything goes around. So to all my friends, to all my fans, I want you to think about what would Grape Nut do in a situation, and I want you to do it. Make a new friend. That's a challenge. Make a new friend every day. You'll be happy with yourself, and the world will be a better place. Thank you.